that every time we look into a different department. So in this way we discover a little bit about the other words. Maybe if I work in the restaurant, I know very well the restaurant operation, I know the outlet, but I don't know much about the other departments. So this section, Come With Us, is exactly for that purpose. So today we speak with our housekeeping manager, Vincent. So welcome, Vincent.
Thank you.
Okay, Vincent, so I think you have like 17 years in the company, something like that.
Almost 18.
18, almost? Okay. And how many years have you spent as a housekeeping manager?
This is my 8th year as a housekeeping manager.
Okay. So the first questions we want to ask you is if you can go back in time at your first contract, what were your expectations? Imagine yourself in your first contract back in the time and your expectations.
Well, I started in 2003 as a crew cleaner in my first contract. I never thought that I would be a housekeeping manager. That was not the goal. But luckily, I'm here today and very proud to be housekeeping manager in Costa.
This is an impressive path, right? It's an impressive path, so many years, and actually the fact that you really went through all the promotions, you went through all the stages. So I'm sure you have many memories. Can you share with us some of the brightest, some of the happiest moments during your career up to housekeeping manager?
Yes, as I said, I started as a crew cleaner. Then, of course, I was promoted as assistant chief crew steward, where the mess rooms was under housekeeping. We were taking care of the mess rooms. Then I got promoted to chief crew steward, who was in charge of all the crew cabins, as now, but also the mess rooms was under us. So it was a challenge when I was asked to change position as a housekeeping manager, because I had never worked in the housekeeping department, because it was two different departments. Now it's the same department. So it was also a challenge, and I was also a little bit scared, but I took the challenge, and today here I am. So that was the, let's say, the happiest moment when I realized that I could manage that position as a housekeeping manager, because it's a vast department and you have almost one of the biggest department of the ship.
Yeah, of course. Yes, housekeeping is the second biggest department on this ship, with almost 300 people under your responsibility. I want to ask you one last question. As you know, in your department, but also in the other departments, there are a lot of first contracts that I hope there are many also here present. I want you to give an advice to all the junior colleagues.
Well, first of all, I want to say that housekeeping is not only about cleaning. We are basically planning everything as a housekeeping department. Of course, cleaning is our first priority, but we are involved in many other things. We are room service, we are laundry, we are chief crews taking care of your cabins, and of course then the housekeeping main department, which is taking care of all the guests and the public areas. So basically everything is included in housekeeping: sanitation, which is room service, then the cleaning and everything. So for the first comers, I would say that if you are committed towards your goal, and if you want to be something more than just a cleaner or even in the other departments, then you have to stay focused, work hard, and of course somebody will recognize you for sure.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Vincent. Thank you, Vincent. We hope that your example and your career can be really a motivation for all the many colleagues, not only from housekeeping actually, but from all the departments, to see really that we can go through all the steps, no matter where we start from, and then we can achieve a real great career growth. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.